Hi y'all, it's me again. I'm going to continue reading from my book, The Cities and Suburbs. You could not travel far without noticing how much smaller the cities and towns were. For in that year, the population in the continental United States was just about half of what it would be 50 years later. A little less than 76 million. Not only was the thinness of the western population reminding how much farther east in those days was the center of gravity of American industry and American culture institution. Excuse me. Even in the eastern cities, you miss many of the commonplace features of modern city life. Skyscrapers, for instance, the tallest building in the country was the Ivy Syndicate building on Park Row in New York, which rose 29 stories, with towers which brought its utmost altitude to 382 feet. I don't know why I said 89. Ugh. Not yet did advisors to New York remark upon the famous skyline, and in other cities a 10 or 12-story building was a thing of wonder. There was little electric streetlight, a commonplace sight at dusk in almost any American city, was the appearance of the city lamplighter with his ladder, which he would set against a lamppost and climb to turn on the gas streetlight. Nor was there as yet much illuminated advertising. New Yorkers could marvel, I said travel, at the great Heinz sign on the site of the future Flatiron Building at 5th Avenue and Broadway on 23rd Street. A 50-foot sign with a huge pickle represented by green light bulbs and Heinz written across it in white bulbs, and slogans such as 57 varieties flashing on and off below. But this was a pioneer spectacle. As for public transportation in the cities, there is only one completed subway, a short one in Boston, though in New York ground was broken for another during 1900. And if New York and Chicago had their thundering elevated railroads, New York was just electrifying its line, which had previously run by steam. Most urban Americans got about town in trolley cars, the screaming of whose wheels as they ran their corner seemed to the countryman the authentic note of modern civilization. Electric trolley lines were booming. The financial journals were full of advertisements of the securities of new trolley enterprises. To put one's money into street railroad development was to bet on the great American future. Each city had its outlying residential areas within walking distance of the railroad or trolley line. Long blocks of single-family or two-family houses rising bleakly among the vacant lawns and fields. Comfortable lawn-surrounded houses were more prosperous, and there were many commuters who made a sedentary railroad journey to work from suburban towns. But those outlying towns were quite different from what they were to become in the automobile age, for only one could be met at the station by a horse and carriage, which was inconvenient unless one could afford a coachman, or was an exceptionally hardy pedestrian. Was it practicable to live more than a mile or so from the railroad or trolleys? So the suburbs were small and backed by open country. Please rate, subscribe, and comment down below, and ring that notification bell. Okay, and if you're on TikTok, Please follow and like. Bye.